we have at our place darts. We just have magnetic darts so that, for a few minutes you could stop what you're doing and do darts. So many little things you can scatter around your house or apartment, even a deck of cards that take some of the heaviness out of the sort of lock on the screen.
Yeah, you make me think of a couple of things that I think are important in the home environment, because one is to set boundaries with devices, right? You're going to interact with whatever's easiest, and our devices and the apps on the devices are deliberately designed to be as appealing and as easy as possible. So, Silicon Valley uses the term friction to say they don't want any friction. They want it to just be like the easiest thing in the world to get onto their apps and use their platforms. So we need to fight back against that. And one way to do so is to have a centralized charging station in your house, or establish no phone zones where you're not allowed, you and your kids, but including you, are not on your devices. But what people often don't do next is you have to create alternatives, because we are conditioned by this point to seek the dopamine hits from our phones and devices. You got to make it, just as you're making it harder to engage with the things you're trying to cut back on, you need to make it easier to engage on things that you do want to be doing, which is exactly what you're saying, is that if you have lots of things kind of out inviting people to play, inviting people to do something other than stare at a screen, you're more likely to do it. So if you get your phone out of your bedroom, put a book or a magazine or something on your bedside table where the phone used to be, so that it's easy to reach for it. Or like, for example, I take guitar lessons. I have found that if my guitar is in its case, which literally requires me to unzip it, like that's not that hard, I will not practice it if it's in its case. I need to have it out of the case so I can look across the room and just reach for it. So like, we're so lazy, or at least I'm lazy in this regard. Make it easy for yourself.